I'm Positively Patika, and I'm going to be speaking with a 59-year-old skateboarder who still shreds. He reminds us that age does not have an expiration date, and we can always still have fun and follow our passions. Hey everyone, I'm here with Bryan Smith, Bryan with a Y, and he's with he's on YouTube, Event Horizon 40, and he is a skateboarder, and he's 59 years old, and he's really inspiring to me, a positive story, because he shows us that age does not define us, that our passions do. And skateboarding has a place in my heart because in the 80s, when I was high school, all my friends were skaters and I hung out at ramps. So I was inspired by Bryan and just wanted to share his story today and remind us all that age doesn't define us.
Roger that. Yeah, age is just a number. Yep. Really it's your mindset. You just put your mind to doing the things that you want to do and feel good about what you're doing. I feel good about skateboarding. And it's not something most 59-year-olds are doing, skateboarding, but I used to skate a long time ago, so it's easy to connect to it, and it feels good. Just being out rolling on a skateboard, it is like a fountain of youth. It helps me stay connected to that inner child, but also helps me even like mentally, as far as being able to solve puzzles of like how to do a trick, leveling up in your skateboarding skills. And then being active, just skateboarding. I mean, it's good cardio, it's good exercise. I mean, yes, there's injuries every now and then, but it's all worth it.
So what was one of your favorite places that you skateboarded?
I started skating in California, and I moved to North Carolina after high school. And I remember before I moved, in the magazines, the skateboard magazines like Thrasher and Transworld, people can write in letters to the editor, and sometimes they'll publish stuff. And there was somebody had posted something about their skate scene and their ramp in North Carolina. I knew that I'm moving to North Carolina, so like, okay, let me try and follow up. This is before the internet, so when I get into North Carolina, it's like 411, and it's like, oh, and I got this guy on the phone, and he says, why don't you come check out our ramp? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess like the Kook test or whatever, So his ramp was the farm ramp, which was just south of Raleigh in this area called Garner. And it was an amazing ramp. It was a destination ramp. So that was the time when there was no skate parks. And so serious skaters, if they're passing through, sometimes they even make it a point, like, you want to come skate this ramp. It was 10-foot radius, 1.5 foot of vert, 24 feet wide. Had a roll-in on one side. But that ramp was definitely a special ramp. I say that because that was a time when it truly was a destination ramp. And if you went there, you never knew who was going to show up. It could be a bunch of sponsored AMs, pros, people from other towns that were just shredded. It was a humbling experience. Everybody was so good.
That's awesome.
Just incredible skaters, and the stuff that I've seen there. Like, one of the craziest things was a guy did a backside. They had, on the deck, they had 2x4s going up, it's like 10 feet high, and then it had a cable between the two that had an octopus light so you could skate it at night. And it sagged a little bit, right? I mean, it was like 10 feet up. But it sagged a little. So maybe it's like 9, This dude, I don't remember his name, but he does the backside air, and he does a rocket air, goes up, and he is in the cable. Mm-hmm. His helmet is on the cable, his elbow pad hits the cable, his back, his leg, the board hits the cable. He is like in the freaking cable, and then gravity takes over and rides back in like it's nothing.
Oh,
it was like, oh my god, it was so fucking rad.
So I was curious, are there any wipeouts that you've ever had that you want to talk about?
There was a wipeout that I had. I wouldn't call it wipeout, but it was just a weird accident, and that's how most accidents, it's a fluke, trying to get hurt. But I broke my ankle in 1987, and that was kind of like where I was at like my best in skateboarding, Although I had learned other things after that and evolved in like little moments, but that was a point where I was just fucking charging all the time. But then when I did that ankle break, I didn't skate for 6 months. And when I did skate, it was just like a little bit here and there. It wasn't quite as much. So that was a game changer.
How long did it take you to recover fully from that?
I mean, I don't know if you ever fully recover, but I didn't skate for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that was, in hindsight, it's like, well, that was stupid. I've learned to deal with pain a lot better. And now I can bounce back faster and things like that. But back then, it's like, oh, this is like a serious thing. You got to take it easy or whatever. I guess it's kind of demoralizing, having that kind of injury at a younger age. But in hindsight, you recognize, like, I'll share this with you guys. Don't let that stop you.
Thank you, Bryan Smith, for talking with us and giving us inspiration. I am going to put a link to his YouTube channel, Event Horizon 40, in the information below.